What's up, Libra? Let's see what the good stuff coming to August is going to be for you. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Libra placements. The shuffling was pretty effortless, so your energy right now could be really open. Maybe you're not as burdened. Maybe you're not as tired. Maybe you're becoming more of like open to change is what it feels like. Okay, so let's see what we got for you. You guys have the Four of Wands. You have the Emperor. You have the Six of Wands. Four of Cups, Six of Swords, the Star, and the Knight of Wands. The good stuff coming to you guys, yeah, to the Ace of Wands. Oh, to the Fool. You guys have a new beginning coming in, of your choosing if you want it, okay? A lot of you guys right now, the reason that your energy is, because your energy is so light, it's allowing you to kind of go in whatever direction you want to go in, okay? And again, with that Seven of Cups, it's heavy on the Seven of Cups here. It just feels like wherever your heart is trying to lead you is probably like where you need to be. And so when you're looking at what you should be doing, who you should be pursuing, what, you know, that type of thing, it just feels like going with your heart at this point. Whatever brings excitement, whatever's gonna light a fire under you is what's being advised right now at this point in time, because you guys do have a brand new passionate beginning. Now, whether this is a renewal in love with someone that you currently are with, maybe a renewal in love with someone that you may have ended it with, or maybe you've been on a break, but it just feels like there's a passionate new beginning waiting for you of your choosing. So if, let's say, you're like not interested in pursuing a relationship or continuing a relationship, it just feels like you're needing to find that fulfillment elsewhere, right? So maybe you love writing, or you love, I don't know, I'm getting bike riding, or just being outdoors, walking. Like there's just something here that you're going to be able to replace a feeling that used to bring you joy and passion. You're gonna be able to replace that feeling, but it almost feels seamlessly, right? Because like I said, your energy is very open right now, and so it just feels like if you used to love to do something and you no longer love to do that, you're going to find something else that replaces that feeling almost instantaneously, okay? With the Six of Swords, the Star, and the Knight of Wands, I see you guys in the month of August. The good stuff that's coming to you is an opportunity to move forward with your healing, and allows you to open up to, again, new passionate endeavors. The Knight of Wands is a very curious, it's a curious energy, but it has more experience than it does the Page of Wands, right? Because Page of Wands goes into a situation, doesn't know what's going on, but you're following your heart. This is like you have experience in whatever it is that you're healing from. So let's say you're healing from heartache right now, right? Part of you is like, okay, I already know like how this goes. I know what I need to do to like keep my mind off of it. I know what I need to heal. I know that it's okay to cry. Like that, like there's a checklist for somebody here. And so even if this isn't like love related, this is still the fact that like you've been here before is what I'm hearing. So whatever the situation is that you're moving away from and you're healing from, it's like you've been here before. And so it's going to allow you to move quicker into like a healing stage that's going to allow for you to find your happiness and your solace that much faster than like maybe it has in the past. So you're not going to be dwelling so much on a situation that isn't working out in your best interest. I see it, I see you doing the opposite, just moving forward and finding something else that is going to fill your time, that's going to make you feel the gratitude and the appreciation that you've been looking for, whether this is a job or a person, okay? Four of Wands, the good stuff coming to you is more stability in the home front in the month of August. Whether this is because, let's say you live together with someone, which majority of you here are involved, it looks like. Feels like you and your person are contributing like 50-50. It feels like this is a month where if your person or maybe you are getting bonuses or raises, it's like you're both contributing towards the household to make it more comfortable, to make it more, to make it less stressful. And so I feel like you and your partner could definitely be trying to create a harmonious balance in the home front. This is like if you have like a newborn, your person is getting up in the middle of the night and helping you with the baby, so that you could sleep in a little bit more, and then vice versa. This is like a team effort is what I'm getting. So it feels like a lot is going on at home, but like for the better. Things could have been tumultuous. You could have had some sort of roller coaster situation going on, but in the month of August, it's like everything's going smoothly, okay? So it's like maybe you and your person have found a rhythm for the month of August, and so now it's not as hectic. Now it runs smoothly and efficiently. I'm hearing a well-tuned instrument. is what I'm getting, okay? Also, too, you have 444 here. I feel like whatever you're doing in the month of August, you have a lot of spiritual protection behind you, okay? So either you guys are like, I'm hearing, I'm staying prayed up. So either you've been praying a lot, you've been manifesting, you've been communicating with your guides, you've been trying to do right about you, and maybe if you're like highly religious, you've been trying to do right about God here. So you guys could have gone back to your religion or your religious roots here, or you're just, you know, trying to stay on the positive side of karma here. So I definitely do see you guys are following more of a structured way of living in the month of August, because it looks like everything that's coming in for you, it's beautiful energy, it's open energy, it's kind of like wherever you want to find your successes, it's up to you, because you had that Seven of Cups, right? You did have the Seven of Cups. Yeah, I get confused sometimes. I do the readings back to back. Sorry, guys. So with the Emperor, I see you guys taking more control over your home front as well in the month of August, okay? I feel like some of you guys could have put your foot down in this previous month, and you're like, no more. This is how it needs to work. This is how it needs to be. Otherwise, it's not going to work. And so I feel like because you've set the boundary, you've set the expectation, you've like moved forward with everything, it's kind of like you've put up with enough of somebody's like issues or whatever, their lack of trying, that in the month of August you're like, nope, no more, I'm taking control. So this is like making sure that like, this is like cleaning your house every Sunday, making sure that everybody's contributing, and making sure that during the week the house stays clean, okay? This isn't like you coming in making excuses as to why the house is dirty, like none of that. This is you guys taking control over your lives at home. If you guys are single parents and your kids are of age, you're making sure that they're cleaning their room, that they're keeping their spaces clean, and decluttering. You guys could also be decluttering in the month of August, but I do see here there is a lot of there's a lot more authority on your end to ensure that the house stays harmonious, okay? Also, too, again, with that whole religious thing, you guys could be praying more. You guys could be going to church more as well. You guys feel more lighthearted to do it. You feel good about going to church. But there's something here about connecting with God, spirit, universe, okay? However that looks like for you, but I do see that. With the Six of Wands, I see you guys getting more attention in the month of August as well. You guys could be looking good. This could also be at work. You could be doing a really good job. You guys could be like employee of the month. There's something here about the way you do something that other people are either modeling after or are really appreciative of. And so it just feels like moving forward, you guys are feeling victorious in the month of August. You're feeling like, okay, not only is everything good at home, but everything's good at work. Okay, especially if you're dealing with a boss here. Could be dealing with an Aries. But it just feels like everything is finally balanced, okay? I feel like you guys are in your true Libra energy. The scales are balanced, okay? And maybe you guys have been feeling off in the previous months because even though work could be going great, home life wasn't. And so you finally like snapped out of it and you were like, listen, not in August. And so it's like you finally had enough. And so because of that, you're able to create more order, you'll be able to create more structure, you're going to be able to move about freely, keep your energy free, keep yourself open, keep yourself light. Some of you guys are eating less as well. I'm seeing more greens. I'm feeling like salads for somebody here, or smoothies. There's something here about a green smoothie or a green drink. You guys could be drinking matcha, something like that. But I just feel like you guys are getting more fiber. You're getting more of like your micronutrients in. And so you guys are really, somebody here is prioritizing their health in the month of August. You're going to be successful. So if you're trying to lose weight or you're trying to get healthier, whatever that looks like for you, I see that definitely working out in your favor in the month of August, okay? Four of Cups, you're letting go of anything that did not serve you, that does not serve you, okay? Instead of you focusing on these three cups here that have not worked out, on the situations that just aren't playing out for you, you're finally going to be focusing on the cups here that do. This is like spirit that's coming in and saying like, listen, like we know that this didn't work out, but if you can take the lessons with you, we can give you this new opportunity to show that you've learned these lessons and, you know, continue down this path of healing and reward and success, more importantly here, okay? So this feels like if things haven't been going right at home, you're just kind of like, you're looking at it from like a silver lining type of point of view, okay? Also, too, somebody here likes the movie Silver Linings. But yeah, whatever this is, it feels like you're no longer in the month of August, at least. you're not going to focus on what hasn't worked. You're going to be open to what could possibly work, what's going to serve for your highest good. You're going to move on from there. There's lessons here that you guys could have been taking with you, and decisions that you could have been highly kind of like taking over your mindset here. Yeah, you could have felt like when you focus on what isn't working, you close yourself off to what is. And so it limits your amount of gratitude. And so by limiting yourself, the opportunity to rob yourself of an opportunity, I see you guys just being more open, saying like, okay, I'm going to move forward, I'm going to heal, and I'm going to make other things work, and I'm going to be self-sufficient, and I'm going to look good, I'm going to feel good, and I'm just going to make my life work. And so again, I feel like you guys are just trying to keep your scales balanced, moving forward in the month of August. And I feel like well into your season, so long as you can keep this momentum, so long as you can keep the balance, you're going to start to see the rewards come October. Okay, so that's what I have for you. Hopefully this helps and resonates, Libra. I'll catch you in the next one.